Big potential, strong 5-on-5 team fighting for them. But they haven't always been able to pull it off. SK stopped them. Can MYM do it? Not exactly the same team, though.
No, it's definitely not. But Fnatic, there is the team comp locked in. Yellow Star
can't really teleport on the map because he needs to teleport for the lane itself. Now, first gank, 4 versus 1. Where's that jetpack? It's not there.
No jetpack around. The chains is going to hold Corey in place. First blood secured.
He's been spamming it quite a lot. And I'm expecting to see it. Oh, JWoww though, no flash and no HP.
Nope. 1, 2, done. Rainover plus Huni with a fairly easy kill. Dragon Pits. That's a mistake.
Basically, exactly what we mentioned before here. When Rainover showed top lane, MYM were not ready to start a dragon. But as soon as Horo shows himself, well, Fnatic instantly take it. Even trading still for Huni. He might get Meganar soon and smack you right to the wall.
He's going to get Meganar, and JWoww doesn't have the blades. Nars himself for a kill. Now Corey's caught out, trying to back, and we do see the Sigil of Malice into the Mimic Sigil of Malice. Febiven backs away, despite getting that gravity field down.
I'm going to say yes, because he's staying on the tower.
Let's see what happens. Transcendent Blades plus Flash available. JWoww's killed the minions away. Febiven is hunting. Deficio said this will work. That's the distortion over the wall. Chains goes out. That's the Mimic Chains, and
yes.
1 point Deficio. Prediction correct. Towers drop to a 3rd HP. Yellow Star and Steelback decide not to go for it, but they're in trouble. That's a flash knockup. Yellow Star does have Monsoon. He's just going to buy a few seconds. They're still alive for the time being.
He's gonna die.
Chaos Storm will land. Corey's on the board, but here comes Huni. He's going to knock Noxiac back. Febiven once more. That's Corey down. Noxiac follows. 1 for 2, and the crowd goes wild. Down, but MYM not looking for this engage. They're too far behind, and it's not worth the risk.
No, MYM at this point is going to have to hope that Fnatic like overdives them or somewhat at the tower, and then you turn it around with like your AoE CC here. You got knockups, you got stuns, and maybe like lock them in. Morgana also. So there's a lot of CC on the side of MYM, but Corey indeed are on retreat. The Bola Strike is connected. The Ethereal Chains do too.
JWoww is dropped by the collateral damage.
They should be able to pick it up for free. Corey's moving now. They're pinging it, but it might be too late.
Yeah, I think it's too late. Gravity field's out. Corey's going to throw down a Death Ray. Maybe a couple seconds late, but Rainover was able.
Like, the jungle is theirs. They pushed him out. You only have that base. And you don't even have your TC tower.
Well, Febiven plus Rainover do a very aggressive tower dive. They go in behind the inner turret and pick off Corey again. Unfortunately, MeetYourMakers are unable to fend off. Oh, Rainover's hopped through the wall. That may not have been intended. He doesn't have flash for a few seconds. Monsoon forced to save Rainover. The Gnar goes against the wall. MYM have got their second kill. It's 100% participation for Horo. I think you need to double check that for me, Deficio. Huni's going to carry on chasing through. The stun does hold Horo in place. And at 24 minutes, Fnatic will take the inhibitor in the top lane. This is just domination. He's looking for more. He's going aggressive. No Meganar yet, but he's got 3,000 hit points to burn through. Collateral, buckshot, all the damages means Steelback and Febiven get themselves 2 more kills. With no wave clear from their mid and ADC.
There's no super minions yet. They're coming in on the top sides. Fnatic might have to back away. You're not facing Giants. You're facing Rocket, if I remember correctly. You've already played Elements. And Unicorns of Love you will face as well. Those 2 games are the ones.
By taking down one of the other bottom tier teams at the moment. Underperforming teams, maybe a little bit more fair to say.
Yeah, I think that's the one to go for. Onido, he's going in.
He's got a 3-man Gnar. That's another kill for Steelback. The Monsoon from Fnatic. They've got Horo. Fnatic are onto the Nexus turrets, and behind a massive engage from Huni. Fnatic will win the game. 1-1 on the week. It does not get more decisive than that. MeetYourMakers need to be very, very careful. If MYM do not stop the slippery slope, they will find themselves being shoutcasted by Stress and Pulse in the Challenger Series.
Oof.
There are 4 games before they find out if they are automatically relegated.
Still,
it means 4 chances to not be there. That's the important
thing. But again, this was not the game for them to win.
No.
And we saw that from the start. Fnatic had everything under control. Early game, mid game, they didn't even get to late game, so that was not a problem for Fnatic. Secured the win. Still close to SK. Are they tied with SK or just 1 win behind, I would assume, at this point?
They will be 1 behind on losses.
Yeah,
so
close behind.
Correct. So we'll have to see how effectively Fnatic can play to pull that one out. But, you know, we may be in for that tiebreaker. I'm looking at the rosters for these 2 teams. Fnatic play Rocket next week and Unicorns of Love. MeetYourMakers have a couple of tough games. Gambit and H2K. Those are difficult matches if you are MeetYourMakers. Gambit and H2K, both just in such great form.
Yeah.
And MYM have to play SK in the final week. SK and Rocket. So it's 3 very tough games.
It's only the Rocket game for them. And that's where they got to hope the Giants will lose every single game from now. And you get that tiebreaker between those 2 teams. So they have to beat Rocket. That's the one we're looking at.
Yep.
And then we hope, if we are MYM, we don't hope, but MYM hopes the Giants will lose the remaining games they are playing. You get a tiebreaker. You win that one like you beat